All right, so today we're going to end our 7 days of mobility. I've shown for the last 6 days different techniques you can do to open up hamstrings, gluteal muscles, shoulder muscles, the psoas muscle that runs inside here, inside the abdominal cavity. And so today I'm just going to show a couple of stretches that I think really work for the legs and hips. And so the first one, pretty simple, is we're going to sit in a squat. Now one thing, we don't want our legs too wide, okay? You can do a wide leg squat, but again, wherever you would normally squat, and again, maybe you don't have good mobility, so your feet might be wider, but I would say about shoulder width. We want to go about shoulder width, and we want to get in here and squat down. And we're going to push with our elbows on our knees. We're going to keep our feet nice and flat. We're going to try and arch our lower back and keep a nice upright position. Then I want to try, as I get that down, try and keep my feet straighter and straighter facing forward as much as possible. Get my back more vertical as much as possible. And again, we're just going to sit in this position. I say start off with 30 seconds, move to a minute. I think a minute is plenty of time. Sometimes I've heard 2-minute squat positions. I think that could be excessive unless you're really trying to increase mobility. You can do something like that at the end of your workout. One principle to follow is we do mobility in the beginning of a workout to get to our normal range of motion, kind of work out the tension and tightness. At the end of a workout, when everything's warm, that's when we do mobility techniques to increase our flexibility or increase our mobility. So keep that in mind, just a good principle to follow. Another thing we can do is called, I did not name this, but I kind of like the name, it's called the Russian Baby Maker. And so I learned this one from Greg Everett. And so you're gonna place your hands on your feet and you're going to dive, I'm gonna show from the side too, you're gonna dive your elbows back and try to sit on your upper arms. Your torso is gonna be pretty horizontal in this one. And so I'm gonna sit, and this really is an amazing hip opener. If you've got tight hips, this is one of the ones to do. Again, take it easy on yourself starting out with this because it can be very painful. Again, I'm going to dive my elbows backward and I'm going to sit on my upper arms. You can see my torso's fairly vertical. This is not a squat. This is different than a squat. Again, it really works to open up those adductors and open up the hip muscles. I like both of those movements quite a bit. I say use those movements a little bit prior to doing your exercise. And again, if you want to increase the mobility, do them for longer periods after your exercise. If you have any questions, let me know. Stay strong. I'll see you next time.